Hi YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play SimCity on Sundays. Alright, so this city is Gruene Wald, is coming along nicely. I think this is the third episode now. Here you can see I've got a recycling center that was plunked down last week, and things are moving along. You can see I was looking at the water flow in here, and I'm now expanding out the trash collection system. I'm still playing in sandbox mode, so I kind of have unlimited funds for the city. Yeah, I'm just kind of expanding all this out because this is a rapidly growing city, so I want to make sure I stay on top of everything. Yep, and I can still see all the water as that's flowing through the town there, and yep, plunking down some another trade depot. Because the big thing for this city is electronics, and so I kind of need to make sure that I'm doing all the right trading in terms of exporting what my electronics industry is producing and importing the alloys and plastics that they require. And thankfully the electronics and stuff sell for much more than the components that we're using. Oh yeah, so we're needing okay, so the semiconductor company, the storage was over capacity. Like, we have too many semiconductors. So now I finally built, now I'm building the consumer electronics company. They will produce TVs and computers. Like, okay, where can I put this thing? I can't put it anywhere. Yeah, and so for right now, we're needing plastics and semiconductors by the electronics company, so I'm kind of giving it some time to kind of catch up with everything. Yeah, and here we can see, oh yes, I want to build out, there I've got the university that I'm building for an electronics powered town. You want a well-educated student population, or well, a well-educated population in general. So here I'm just kind of building out the school. I made sure I have an engineering school, school of science, a couple of dorms, that kind of thing. I think those are important ones. All right, and then give them a research project to work on as the space center. I think that's the main great work that I want to focus on for my city. And for those of you who are watching, if you've been enjoying this, I did choose a region that has space for a total of 16 cities. So it is public. It is in sandbox mode, so you won't be able to get achievements. But if you wanted to play a sandbox mode city and wanted to join me and become a neighbor of mine, I don't play every week. I play, for maybe a good solid 2 hours, and then I have enough footage for about 2 or 3 weeks worth of episodes. So, I don't play all the time, but when I do play, you can see here I get quite a lot accomplished. And so if you were ever interested in joining me and wanting to play this, it's the Gruene Wald region. Gruene Woods, as you can see here, is the name of my city, but the Gruene Wald, it's Gruenewald. You can see the name of it in this episode as well. So if you're at all interested, if you play this game or you wanted to join me in this region, please feel free to join the region. I'm more than happy to have neighbors. I will be building out a couple of other cities myself in this area. As I've said before, this particular city will have absolutely no industry zoned at all. I'm zoning residential, commercial, and then of course all of the necessary facilities for fire and water and power, etc. So, and I may or may not, be able to trade that with other cities that will need them in the future. So a neighboring city might be heavily industrialized and not have very much commercial, so people will have to come here for commercial and go there for industrial jobs. if there's not enough jobs and stuff. So I just got rid of the freight storage so that I could make room for some electronic storage here at the trade depot. And we do have a train depot expansion there so that we can trade with other cities via train. Alright, okay, so here, while I was waiting for enough of a population to come into the city, a lot of the commercial buildings kind of went abandoned because there weren't enough people to work there. But my population is increased, so what I do is you just demolish the buildings, the abandoned buildings, and then new buildings just kind of pop up in their place. So I've got that going on, and I've got some more people living there, and I put some, get some school buses in that area. You can see anytime I put in a school bus stop, like the whole population just gets happier. It's a good thing. Alrighty. Yep, just kind of checking out the. Yeah, you can see that the area under the water pump used to be dark. You can see the area around it is still dark, but you can see it's sucking out a lot of the water from the ground, and so it has less water under there than it used to. But we're in a region with a lot of water. Now this facility right here wasn't getting enough water for whatever reason, even though I kind of maxed out the other thing. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put in a water tower across the street, and hopefully that will satisfy this building's need. Yeah, it's the police station and stuff, and then I'll like, okay, I'm gonna expand it out and add some facilities and things, crime prevention centers and radar towers and that kind of thing. All the major city services, the good ones, are all here in the center circle, including City Hall, Mayor's Mansion, etc. Alright, so I'm getting pretty close to the end of this episode. I want to say thanks again for joining me this week and watching. And I hope that you like this, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. Please join my region, and until next week, remember to embrace randomness. Take care. Bye-bye.